Alrighty, so part two of our favorite superhero shows. Part one was a lot of fun. So let's see what's gonna happen with part two.
Oh boy.
So number five for me. I'm sorry, I'm gonna one up somebody in this one.
Hmm?
It's Smallville.
Then
Yeah,
what the you?
We're just wanting everyone now.
Okay, I'm curious. I'll be honest, I did not expect that. Okay, continue, please.
because Smallville is pretty much one of the best, absolute flat out the best prequel style of a character, because it's a show that's doesn't really talk about the big grand scope. Like, yes, we know about Clark Kent is going to be Superman, we know that's going to happen, but we never really know like what's his life before he was Superman, before the Daily Planet, before all the stuff that happens in the future. Smallville tells that story very, very nicely. I actually feel for a lot of the characters, except for Lana. She's a bitch. I don't care about her.
Yes, thank you.
But it was just the dynamic between both Tom Welling and the actor for Jonathan Kent. That dynamic was actually, it works. I mean, I love Henry Cavill and Kevin Costner as Jonathan Kent and Clark Kent, but some of that stuff just felt like it was Zack Snyder kind of doing his thing with it. But Smallville was genuine. It reminded me of my connection with my dad. It was just so endearing and connecting that these characters, they're real people. They're not just fictional people that you see in a comic book. But my God, the villains in Smallville work. They flippin' work. And everyone called it. It's gonna end with Clark Kent being ready to become Superman, and just you hear that little callback to the Christopher Reeves classic Superman theme as soon as he opens that shirt. That is just amazing. I can't really talk about much of it because Kevin mentioned so many good things about it. That's why we love Smallville. That's why I love seeing Tom Welling when we were at LA Comic Con this year.
Was it Tom Wellings in Lucifer too?
Yes, he
Yes.
was as
He
Kane.
was as Kane.
Yeah.
So yeah, Smallville has to start off my thing at the top fives right here, number five.
Nice.
So Nate, what do you have for your number five, man?
I'm not seeking penance for what I've done. I'm asking forgiveness for what I'm about to do.
What?
My favorite Netflix series, Daredevil.
Oh my God! Wait.
Kevin, don't tell me.
Hang on. Okay,
Don't
continue.
tell
Sorry.
me.
Hang on, continue. Go ahead.
It's higher on mine.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. If Eric was here, he would have been happy because I'm gonna say this right now. If it wasn't for Winter Soldier or Doctor Strange or Thor, my favorite Marvel character would have been Daredevil. I love the Daredevil comics. And when I found out about the Netflix series, I was skeptical at first, but after seeing the first episode of season 1, man, my doubts were thrown out of the window, and I knew I had to watch this series because they really dive deep into Daredevil's origin. First of all, I had to give props to the opening theme. No lyrics and all that, but man, they make up for it with great visuals.
Oh yeah, the visuals just work.
Definitely. And while some of the episodes later on in the seasons, for the 3 seasons they have, can be hit or miss, it was pretty solid for me. Like, it really clicked with me. Also, the casting choices are good. Charlie Cox, man.
Yes.
He
Yes.
is my favorite version of Daredevil. Capturing the awkwardness and like the relaxed version of the Matt Murdock as one of the best lawyers that you can ask. Being a badass vigilante. Seriously, the fight scenes that he has. Oh,
The choreography is amazing.
He nailed it perfectly. Also, I had to talk about the suit. It looks awesome. Staying faithful to the comics, but looking awesome at the same time.
Much
if I were
better
to
than
go-
Ben Affleck version.
Definitely. Oh, man. And some of the other side characters that were pretty good. I have to admit, I liked their version of Punisher. I thought it was well handled.
Oh yeah. His series is fun.
It is. And I definitely love this version of Elektra way more than the movie version.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But the villains in that series. Oh, sweet
Mm.
Jesus. Two of my favorite villains from that series, Kingpin and Kilgrave. Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Wait, isn't Kilgrave from Jessica Jones? I think you're talking about Bullseye.
Oh, all right. Could have sworn that he. Could have sworn that he
All right,
was in
continue.
it.
Well, I mean,
well.
they did cross over the three of them, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's true. But man, the casting choice for Kingpin was good. Props to Vincent D'Onofrio, and props to David Vincent for Kilgrave, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. Like the villains of Daredevil, they really nailed it. They really gave Daredevil a challenge. Granted, it's only 3 seasons, but they still make it work. And oh my god, I did hear that Charlie Cox is gonna come back as Daredevil any MCU project. I am looking forward to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let
my
him
God.
be in No Way Home. It's a perfect opportunity.
I know. And I swear to God, if they had Daredevil interact with the Winter Soldier, I'm gonna faint. I'm gonna faint.
Are you gonna faint stay night?
Yep.
I know, cringe.
But man, sure, some of the episodes can be ups and downs, but it doesn't take away the fact that I freaking love this series. This is my favorite Netflix series for the superheroes. Great characters, great choreography, great storylines, great soundtrack, great visual effects. That's why I had to put Daredevil at number 5.
You get my respect, buddy.
Yes. Oh my god, I'm gonna talk about him sooner or higher on this list. You will see.
Oh man.
Go ahead, EDA. Who's your number 5?
I'll put a shock to your system.
Oh!
I told you I had a link with Eric.
Oh yeah, Static Shock, right?
Superhero, Static Shock. Superhero.
Static Shock.
I mean, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I didn't even care that he was
DC.
whatever. I just found the show interesting, so I watched it. Very glad I did.
Yeah.
The story is great. Virgil Hawkins is basically Spider-Man with electric powers.
Yes.
He's a freaking genius, is what he is. And speaking of genius, Gear, best friend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was awesome.
Oh yeah, who saw that superhero coming? No one.
Don't forget, he got shot for in one of those episodes.
Oh yeah, too.
Mm-hmm.
That was rough, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, every Bang Baby was interesting. It was that they were completely different from each other. Everything from Ebon to Hot Streaks to even freaking Weasel.
Oh.
That- Weasel was weird. Let's be honest. Or was it Ferret?
I don't know.
Don't remember.
Don't know. Don't care.
Okay. But I mean, the crossovers alone made it extra valuable. Hell, those episodes with Batman and Robin,
Mm-hmm.
fun. When he has to guard the watchtower from Brainiac, and then that leads into that story. That's awesome. Hell, he even went to the future with Batman Beyond.
Oh yeah.
That was awesome.
Awesome.
Yes.
Especially when his future version was free. Can we just talk
Oh,
about
yeah.
that moment?
Oh my god, that was a moment.
Wow. Yeah.
He also did the he helped out Green Lantern take down Sinestro impersonating him.
Oh yeah. Fantastic. I love the show. I love how it ended. Hoping they don't fuck him up in the DCEU.
Hopefully.
Oh my god! Imagine they did a Black Lightning movie, and the after credit scene is him
It's
calling out like
static.
it's like Virgil Hawkins.
Yeah.
Virgil Hawkins.
Play it
Oh
again,
my
Izzy.
That'd be
Oh
awesome.
my god, dude! If that happens, and we get a Black Lightning static buddy comedy movie,
Yeah, but don't forget they actually do interact in Young Justice, and it's awesome, dude. But
oh yeah,
it would have been so awesome if Static was in Black Lightning, their CW show. But oh well. Okay, but good job, Nicholas.
Everything. Good choice, man.
Good
Go
job.
ahead, Giv.
Okay. I know my truth now. In front of this god, I'd rather die as the devil than live as Matt Murdock.
No.
Oh,
I didn't.
it's
Okay,
so
I
freaking
looked.
lame.
Yep, Daredevil. I didn't. Nay, I had to look at my list. I'm like, wait, I have Daredevil on here. I'm like, oh shit, don't say anything. Wait till Nate's
Oh
done.
my god.
Yep.
Yes.
The Netflix Daredevil. Oh man. Okay, it's been a while since I've seen it, but what I remember is that this show is fucking awesome. I mean, the idea of Matt Murdock being the Daredevil, it was awesome. His first black suit, it wasn't original, but it got the job done. His interactions with what was her name? Okay, there's Foggy, but what's the other girl? The blonde girl?
I can't remember.
Karen Page.
Karen, yeah. I like their interactions. They were really good. You know, I like how he has that dry sense of humor, but he also has these vulnerable moments. Like, remember when he got hurt and he talked to that doctor
Oh,
who eventually
yeah.
crossed over to Luke Cage? That was awesome.
Plus, some of the dialogue can be very humorous.
Oh yeah.
Good
but
morning, sunshine.
But don't forget the hallway fight.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Just no transitions, nothing. You just see Daredevil beating the shit out of people, and the fact that he gets tired during the fight but still keeps going felt so real. And goddamn, his fight against Kingpin in the end of season 1 was awesome.
Oh, that one.
Especially when he wore the red suit, that was amazing.
Season 1 started off with a bang, it ended off with a bang. So.
Yeah, and then Kingpin himself, he was a really good character. You know, you understood why. You know, you understood he wanted to be more. He wanted to marry this woman. You know, even though he bashed the guy's brains in with a car door.
I mean, this is Kingpin we're talking
It
about.
was messed up. But goddamn, season 2. I'll admit I didn't finish season 2 all the way, but when Punisher came, I was like,
Oh,
holy.
you're gonna enjoy like most
I
of the
know.
rest of season 2.
It just felt that Matt Murdock was getting pushed further, and I love that. And then season 3, I heard it was really good, especially with Bullseye.
Oh my god, that confrontation, the final fight with Bullseye.
Oh yeah, and then him threatening Kingpin was awesome. Charlie Cox is coming back as Daredevil is awesome in the MCU. I'll admit, I guess he was okay in Defenders. I've seen a bit of him. He was
Yeah,
alright.
he was alright.
But still, goddamn, just this show felt so grounded. And I read an Arrow Daredevil crossover. Man, it was good. I just
Oh
love
my God.
Daredevil.
I'm debating if I should make a Daredevil crossover. Like, I wonder.
Maybe hold off on that until you finish
Yeah,
the story.
probably.
Don't be like me, okay? Or
Yeah.
make a poll on fanfic. Just make a poll to see what people would want. But yeah, Daredevil, the devil himself, he's got to be on this list. Nightwing's better though.
Oh man, applaud for that, you mental linking son of a bitch.
You're welcome, buddy. All right, Brandon.
Alrighty, so number 4s. This one has to go to one of my childhood cartoons that I loved, and I met the actor of this character for the last
Wait,
23
Hey,
years.
what?
Wait.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
Okay. Oh shit! I couldn't believe that. Woo! Holy shit, Brandon.
Batman, the animated series.
Oh hell yeah!
Although I'm gonna be honest, I'm shocked it's not at least top 3. But continue, bro.
Yeah, because I'll get to why in a little
Okay.
bit. Batman the animated series started back in the mid 90s for this series because they didn't know where they wanted to go with this. But the first episode, Nightmare on Wings, they first introduced us to Batman's first on-screen villain in animation, Man-Bat. The first episode set the bar for how dark and gritty this show is going to be. And just they give every Batman character, even the villains, a time to shine.
Oh,
You see Batman, you see Robin, you see Commissioner Gordon, you see the Joker, you see Mr. Freeze, you see Scarecrow, Killer Croc, Clayface, Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn. My God, this show does not hold back with how well the writing is. Still, though, my favorite Batman villain is Scarecrow. His episodes legit freaked the hell out of me when I was a kid. Like, when Batman was literally, he thought he was going insane. He thought he almost hit Robin with the Batmobile. He was in Arkham Asylum. And just the scene in the Batcave was just, holy crap, guys. And just the way that Kevin Conroy plays Batman is just, this is the reason why he's the voice for all these years. Even going off to do like the Batman android robot impersonator, how you actually see that range between him. It was amazing work, and especially with the movies that branched out from the animated series. By far was some of the best, like Mask of the Phantasm, Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker, Batman Under the Red Hood. There was just so many good moments in this series. It's the reason why it made the DC animated universe. Granted, though, yes, the reason why I can praise this show for Kingdom Come for all I know. I'm not the biggest fan of the new Batman Adventures. It's
okay.
I enjoy the some of the redesigns, but some of them just did not work. And some of the episodes where they were going too much with a comedy. But it does not take away from the fact that the Batman series is the one that introduced me to Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill as some of the kings of voice acting. Especially, you're awesome when you actually bring in Adam West from the original Batman to be.
Oh my God, for that is one of my favorites.
And plus, this show can go full on crazy. They even have a freaking werewolf episode, for God's sake. Come on. But also, some of the other people like Ron Perlman as Clayface. Wow, that was good.
And tragic, too.
The voice actor for Mr. Freeze. And especially the actor who did Scarecrow. Rest in peace to some of them. And I just love this show. I had to put it on my list, even though it's close. It is really close. But it has to go at number 4. Batman, the animated series.
Bro, respect.
Go ahead, Nate. What do you got, man?
Batman, the animated series.
Oh my God. Wow. You son of a bitch. What? Look at Brandon. Nay, you broke Brandon. Was mentoring with me not enough? Guys.
Oh my God, Nate.
Yeah. Oh
Nate,
my God.
When you're here on Friday, I'm gonna hug you so hard, man.
Oh man.
God.
I'm gonna do that to Kevin for the Daredevil one, man, dude.
Oh,
It was a close one, because I'm gonna be honest. I originally had Teen Titans, the animated series, on here. I almost wanted to go with that. But I can't say no to Batman, the animated series, because it is so good. Like Brandon said, some of the episodes, even like the later ones, the new Batman Adventures, it's... But even with that, I still have fond memories of these episodes. All of them are very good. If I had to pick my favorite villain in that series, it would have to be Two-Face. Oh man, the two-parter episodes with Two-Face. This was the villain that started to make me realize that the villains are just not evil. Some of them are tragic, and I love it. Especially in the ending for part 1. Goodbye, Grace. Oh, that hurts. It was creepy, but man, I just feel so bad for Harvey Dent.
Oh yeah, and especially when there was supposed to be like a treatment to help him. The two of them, like Bruce Wayne and Two-Face, he sees like, thanks Bruce, you're always a real friend.
Yeah, even Batman felt guilty about it. That was the part where he felt the most guilty. Oh, and all the other Batman episodes that were good, like the one with Adam West as the Phantom. Oh man, that was so good. The Two-Face episodes, I freaking love the How I Got Him. Oh my god, it's just the villains just having fun, and I definitely love the banter.
I see him. He's going closer and closer to me, and then what'd you do? I threw a rock at him. No,
I'm starting to think your story is a little better.
Well, it was a big rock.
No. I think my favorite banter was like, Poison Ivy. It's been a long time, Harvey. Did you miss me? Part of me must crush you. When does the other half want? To hit you with a truck. Oh man. And all like the other Batman villains, like Mr. Freeze was good, and even I'll admit the baby doll thing. I'm trying to remember. It was like that little girl that has that symptom. That was also very tragic too, even though she was pretty much a one-off villain. It was still good. But man, still one of my favorite episodes in that series. It's still Over the Edge. Oh man. This is where things get crazy, but man, I love it. And of course, I definitely love the other characters too, like Batman, Dick Grayson. I also love Barbara Gordon, Harley Quinn, even Catwoman and Clayface, and some of the other underrated Batman characters. They all did a good job. A lot of episodes are memorable, even where the one where the Penguin was trying to be good for a change.
Yeah.
That was just out of nowhere, but it works. Got not much else to add since Brandon covered most of it. But yeah, Batman the Animated Series, it has to go here on number 4.
Oh, Cyberhug, my brother. Go ahead, EDA. What do you got for number 4, man?
And here I thought I was going to be the first to bring in a Batman show.
What?
Don't worry.
All
It's
people,
not
you?
the animated. It's not the animated.
Oh my
series.
god, it would have been a story we meant to
Wait,
look down.
I know. I think I know what it is. Go ahead, make it.
What is it?
You killed my father. Do you have even the slightest idea how little that narrows it down? Batman Beyond.
Yeah.
Wait, I gotta look. I'm gonna look on Discord to see if you meant to link. I'm gonna see. What? Son of a bitch! Look, Nate's praying to you.
That is so good. Talk about it now.
Oh yes, Batman Beyond, a sequel to Batman. Nobody thought it was going to be any good, especially when it was all cartoon original. Who thought that was going to be a good idea? Turns out, when you put in the effort and you actually plan things out, it works.
Yeah.
I mean, Terry McGinnis is an amazing character in and of itself. But add in Bruce Wayne as his mentor / computer guy. He's the man in the chair. No better man to have in that chair with your Terry.
I bet Ned for Spider-Man took notes from elderly Bruce Wayne.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, the new Batsuit is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, jet rockets, brand new batarangs, freaking night and heat vision, and it is awesome. And of course, what's a cartoon without the villains? An entire cabal of old and new villains. I mean, Ink, the guy with the tuning fork, the Chimera guy. It was awesome.
What about the atomic guy?
Oh, yeah.
That.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, God. But here's the clincher. Here's why it's this high. Return of the Joker.
Yes.
The one true animated Batman movie. Because, I mean, when you can get Mark Hamill back into this, you freaking use him as much as you can. And god damn it, they did. God damn it, they got their money's worth. My favorite thing is just that when Terry starts heckling the Joker, he cracks because he can't handle it himself. He can't handle being the butt of the joke. It's just fantastic. The sequel is amazing, and I also love the crossover between Justice League and that.
Yeah,
Remember that?
amazing.
I can't believe that happened. And old Bruce just stares at young Bruce. He's like, I can't believe I was ever so green. This is how you interrogate someone. And he just beats the motherfucker with a cane.
That is like the most
awesome.
Batman way to interrogate someone. Jesus.
It's hilarious. Yeah, nothing else to add. Batman Beyond.
My God. Respect
Okay,
for that.
Nicholas gets eternal
Respect.
respect for that.
Yeah.
From now on, until the day he dies, we cannot shit on Nicholas because wow.
Hold off on that until you see my top three. Because
Okay.
that might change everything.
Wow,
Oh,
dude. But still, Nicholas, why you gotta shock us like this, bro? That's awesome. All right.
But now we have 3 Batmans here. What do you got there, Kevin?
It's fortunate it's not a Batman, but this is my last live action superhero show.
Ooh.
And it's kind of one that connected to me personally. My name is Oliver Queen. For 5 years, I've been stranded on an island with only one goal: survive. Now I will fulfill my father's dying wish to use the list of names he left me and bring down those who have poisoned my city. To do so, I must become someone else. I must become something else. Arrow.
I am.
Da, 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 da.
The theme song. Also, I'm surprised it's not in top 3 or number 1 for you. I am surprised.
Yeah, this is my favorite live action show. Even a little more than Smallville. I know, as shocking as that is, but yeah, Arrow. Like Brennan said, it's shifted from good to meh in recent years, but season 1, season 2, some of season 3, maybe a little season 4, all of season 5, season 6
It was good,
It's hit or miss.
but then it just
it kind of season 7,
no.
then season 8, but just everything. Like Stephen Amell's Oliver Queen, man, he has this deep character. Like, yes, he's a Batman-esque villain character, even to the point where he mentions, well, us billionaire playboys love our high-tech toys. I'm like, oh, come on, guys, really?
That's too on the nose.
But still, that's awesome. But his arc throughout the show was amazing. Going from a man who has pretty much been broken for 5 years to becoming a true hero was amazing. John Diggle, he was a good character, as Spartan, he was awesome. And that tease that he's Green Lantern is amazing. Felicity was good in the first 2 seasons, but she kind of dropped. Laurel Lance was good till she died, and then another version came, which was good. Roy Harper was good. I liked Roy Harper. He was good as Arsenal. Thea Queen. Oh my God. By the way, Nicholas, fun fact, Thea Queen, the actress who plays her, is Aqua from Kingdom Hearts. I know. And also the villains.
Yeah.
Dark Archer, Deathstroke, Ra's al Ghul, Damien Dark, Prometheus, Ricardo Dragon, like Emiko Queen. Just all these villains were great. Like, you would bring in other villains like Anarchy, Captain Boomerang, and such. That was awesome. They even have Solomon Grundy, for fuck's sake. That's crazy. And then season 2, we started building up the Flash with Barry Allen to the point where now we get crossovers. So then we get Flash, then we get Supergirl, then we get Legends of Tomorrow, then we get Black Lightning, and then Black Girl. That one, we don't talk about that. But still, this show built up so much. And yes, it has fluctuated, but still, I think my favorite season is season 5 because of Prometheus.
Yeah.
He was amazing. From design to character, to the point where he broke Oliver, was amazing. And then the last season was a legacy season where we get episodes based on previous seasons. And then when Oliver gave his life in crisis as the Spectre, I was like, dude, you didn't need to kill. You killed him once. Why you had to kill him twice? Like, that was fucked up. but I loved it. My God, when they made that memorial for him, it reminded me of Iron Man, and I'm just like, dude,
That was just beautiful.
I know. And I do like Mia Smoke. Mia Smoke is cool, as the new Green Arrow. That's cool. I'm curious to see how she's going to be in Armageddon, but yeah, Arrow is just, it held a special place in my heart. Unlike Smallville, it only had 8 seasons instead of 10, so it did drag a bit, but it wasn't as bad as with Smallville. Still, it's an amazing show. Without it, the Arrowverse wouldn't have existed. So yeah, DC. Yeah, DC. You want to compete with Marvel? There's what you started with. All right, don't complain anymore.
Yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely, man.
Thank you.
All right, so we're going to the big 3, huh?
Oh
Big three.
boy, that's gonna be.
Oh yeah. This series on Netflix was just so
Wait a
good.
minute.
The choreography was great.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's Iron Fist.
Okay, I'm out.
No, I'm kidding. And we're going back to Hell's Kitchen with this one. It's Marvel Netflix's Daredevil.
There we go.
Brandon, we never talk about the Arrow ripoff, okay? AKA Iron Fist. Okay? Because think about this. Blonde, rich boy, okay, ran from his family. They copied Arrow, but continue, please.
But yes, Daredevil. Oh my God, this is Marvel literally being gritty. It had the balls to show some gore. It had the balls to show some blood. Some really just messed up situations. Netflix has that budget where you can go a little bit more risque. But holy crap, the cinematography, the visuals, the costumes, Charlie Cox as Matt Murdock. Oh my God.
They literally
is really
said-
what I want them to do for like if Batman had a live action TV show. Some of the transitions they're in, like in the rain where one of the mob bosses is trying to get into his car, the camera pans over, you see Daredevil right there. It pans back over to the mob boss in a single take, and he thinks someone else is there, pans back over to where he was, and he's gone. Like, that is some Batman cinematography right there.
It's like they said, oh, what are we going to do about the Daredevil movie? How we're going to incorporate that, but bring that out to the max.
I love this alteration. It's not as campy as the Ben Affleck version. I don't care how people say like, oh no, it's not that bad. The writing was it was bad, okay? It's a bad movie.
Yeah, I
Okay.
like Bullseye and Kingpin in that one, but everything else...
Oh yeah, but Wilson Fisk in this show.
Oh yeah.
This is how you do a Kingpin. Literally, one of the episodes is basically him going through his regular routine in the morning, getting ready, having breakfast, but then going into like something else. But after like a tragedy that happens, he goes back into a normal routine. It shows that he doesn't break that cycle. My gosh, it's just, and plus Daredevil's mentor when he told him to harness your senses. Don't just rely on brute force to know when it's going to come. You must adapt. You must sense. Use your skills as an extension of your own body. I was just, holy crap, you're really taking this route of like really just honing in on identifying how Daredevil can see when he's fighting, how he uses sonar, uses echolocation. Just, it's awesome. And the suit, this suit is Daredevil. I love it.
Charlie Cox comes to like a panel in Chicago, I am definitely gonna buy a Daredevil costume and I'm going there.
Oh my God, I was so pissed off when they canceled it just because Disney was pulling Marvel from Netflix. I was pissed.
At least they're making it up by having him return as Daredevil. At least they're making that up for it, but still.
Yes, so please give me more. Do continue the Daredevil series on Disney Plus. I don't care. Just put Charlie Cox back in the moment, please. He is everybody's Daredevil. He's my Daredevil. And that's why it's one of my absolute favorite live action superhero shows. Is on Netflix originally Marvel's Daredevil. Go ahead. Who's your bronze, Nate?
All right. Well, this is my last live action TV series for a superhero show. It was mentioned earlier, so I'm going to bring it back. Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Knew it. I knew it.
Oh my god! Like some of like our other Marvel TV series that came out on Disney Plus, they had some range. Like WandaVision, pretty good. Loki, some memorable moments. I did like the DB Cooper joke, but everything else, it disappointed me, and it's sad because I'm a Loki fan. Marvel's What If, it was pretty enjoyable. Hawkeye, I freaking love it, but Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This is my favorite out of all like the Marvel TV series that came out on Disney Plus. The first episode, I love how smart they played, showcasing Sam's side of the story and then showcasing Bucky's side of the story first. That was really smart. Both of them tried to cope after like the Endgame event. Both of them tried to move on from their own past and all that. And when Sam gave up the shield, it really shows that he's not ready to be Captain America because he knows that he's not Steve Rogers and all that. And seeing the flashback with Bucky though, when he was the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
It was badass, but it also hurt at the same time because we know that Bucky is doing his best to finally move on. And when we get to see the Flag Smashers like came into the picture, that's what forced both Sam and Bucky to work together. They always like butt heads with each other, and I freaking love it. To the point where even when they're both struggling, they had to resort to Zemo, and those three together, those three alone, they easily make the best comedy I've seen.
It was great.
Especially when they arrive in that one area and they have to wear the disguises. You guys look normal all the while and just look at them like a straight up pimp. It kind of does look like me though.
Yeah.
Oh my god. If I had to pick my favorite fight from that series and one of my favorite fights in the MCU, Sam and Bucky versus John Walker. Oh man. Oh my god. Anthony Mackie, Sebastian Stan, and Wyatt Russell did a great job conveying the emotions in that. Because, holy crap, the end of episode 4 when we saw John Walker kill that guy.
Yeah.
That was gruesome. And we thought it was going to end. No, it got brutal with that fight. It shows that John Walker got more desperate, but more aggressive after taking that serum. To the point where he almost crippled Bucky and just ripped off Sam's wings. And that struggle with the shield. Oh. Hearing the bones crack in that part. Oh, I went so hard at that part, but man, it was also kind of satisfying since John Walker didn't have that coming.
Yeah. But you also gotta admit though, it's his best friend just died right in front of him. So
yeah, I do not blame him. It's like, while I may be iffy on John Walker as Captain America, he is pretty good as like U.S. agent. So.
Yeah. Also, fuck Carly.
Oh yeah, that's like the one thing that's preventing me to put that series at number 3. I don't hate Carly as much as Kevin does, but I will admit she was not that good as a villain. Actor is fine, but the character not so much.
The motivation was just so dumb.
Yeah,
okay, look, you want to build up a villain who wants things back to the way it was during the snap. That's fine, but she pretty much said, "Oh, I killed the guy. You know, he wasn't important to our cause." Like, dude.
Even Zemo said that she went too far. Like, I get that Sam wanted to like to help her and all that, but when a villain makes a good point, you know something is wrong.
No, don't forget a villain who's killed multiple people, including 5 people, super soldiers that were asleep. When he says you've gone too far, you've gone too far.
Yeah. And also, speaking of Zemo, the moment with him and Bucky in episode 5, wow, that was really emotional. If they teased that in the trailers and seeing that in full, even Zemo crossing off his name in Bucky's book, it was actually really touching. It was actually pretty emotional. I have to admit, I really love it. Plus, some of the comedy actually friggin' works.
The dance that he did.
Oh my god. that was just so funny, especially with some of the dialogue that they had. You guys having a staring contest now? Oh, okay, this is getting ridiculous. Stop! Seriously, both of you, grow up. Oh my god. Honestly, like, if they do another season of that series, it will be a little weird, but honestly, the way they ended off in the final episode, I was okay with it. If they ended off right there, that I would have been perfect with it. Because it had a really good conclusion and all that. Like, it concluded Sam's story and concluded Bucky's story for that area. And it was just having fun. It's so ironic considering I saw that episode way before I saw Mugen Train. So yeah, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it's my favorite live action series and my favorite Disney Plus series.
Good choice. So, EDA, you got your bronze?
Oh yeah. Teen Titans, go!
Teen Titans.
Not the stupid fucking thingamabobber.
We
The
do not
OG.
talk about that.
The OG show.
There we go.
Because, let's be honest, a lot of us got into this because of that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I mean, yes, is it kind of comedic? Yes. Do the action scenes still work? And is the character still heavy? Oh, hell yeah. I mean, there's really not much you can say to this that hasn't already been said before. But my favorite season is Beast Boys, because I just love how he has to take charge for once in his life. And you know shit's serious when the jokester has to take charge.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, number 3 is Teen Titans. I'm pretty sure somebody else is gonna say something about it.
Yeah, we'll see.
So why ruin the fun?
That's fair. That's fair. So, how about you, Kevin? You got your bronze for you, pal?
When there's trouble, you know who to call. Oh,
What is up with us getting mental links in the top
okay,
5?
okay,
What the hell?
okay. Admittedly, Batman the Animated Series was here until I realized, shit, I didn't put Teen Titans. But the other number 1 and number 2 are too good that I had to put Teen Titans at least right here. So yes, Teen Titans is my number 3. And Nicholas, goddamn you, thank you for giving me the chance to talk about more about the show. You uncultured swine. But all right, I'll continue. I'm kidding. I love you too, Nicholas. But Teen Titans, we don't talk about the children's show. We don't talk about the edgy teens that
Cartoon
that
Network and
shit.
HBO Max. What have you done?
But this Teen Titans, oh my god, the development these characters get, the action scenes, like all 5 Titans are great. You know, Robin is a calm, cool, collected leader who has moments of anger. Cyborg is the techie who just has the
He's
best
a bro,
catchphrases.
man.
He's just a brother.
Starfire is the waifu we all love who has that strange language. Raven is the edgy girl we still think is best girl.
Mm-hmm.
And Beast Boy
What do you mean
is...
thinks he is best girl?
Hey, why not both best girls?
Yeah, that's true. They both are best girl.
Yeah.
But and Beast Boy, you know, he's the little brother who has the best lines. but each season has an arc. You know, Robin's arc, I think, is season 1.
Mhm.
Then
Yes.
season 2, I think, it more into Starfire Cyborgs. Then season 3 was Raven. Like the other seasons, each season was like their overarching arc, while also having smaller episodes. You know, like remember the episode where Beast Boy was a dog and he ran away?
Oh.
Yeah, like those episodes were dumb, but they were funny. But also, remember the Atlas fight with Cyborg when he fought
Ooh.
Atlas? That
Oh
was
yeah.
a good episode.
That was one of my favorites.
Yes. And then also the episode where he was starting to shut down. That was deep. Then there was also the episode where Starfire was starting to morph. You know, remember? Which was really weird.
Their
That was
version of
weird.
puberty.
That was
Yes.
weird.
No,
Yeah.
that was just their version of
There was
puberty.
also another one we can't get away without, the
Nope.
Nightwing arc.
I will continue about that. But every episode just felt nice, you know, getting references to these characters without them being mentioned. Remember, even Batman was referenced, but we never hear about him.
Yeah, all
You
we
know?
get is like,
Yeah.
I already had a father.
And then the
It's like
bats.
bats are like flying. I was like,
I'm just like, whoa.
perfect
and-
symbolism.
I
Perfect
know.
symbolism.
Also, the villains. A lot.
Ooh.
Some of them were even original. Deathstroke was amazing, though we call him Slade because children's show. Cinderblock, Muck,
Plasmus.
Plasmus, Madame Rouge,
Brother
The-
Blood.
the Brain, Malaz, Blackfire, Trigon, Red X. Like, guys, we have so many villains.
It's
Even
a good roster.
Also, Hive, the Hive. That was
Hive.
awesome.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah.
They
Oh.
scare me.
They went from scary to being fucking stupid.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
Also, I like Jinx. I'll admit it. She felt like. a
Oh
good
yeah. She was
anti-hero.
adorable.
Oh yeah, I actually enjoy
Oh
Jinx.
my
Yeah, I
god!
don't have a problem with Jinx at all.
I think some of my favorite episodes have to be, like Nate said, the future arc where Starfire
Oh,
goes
yeah.
to the future and we get Nightwing. Remember, like, damn, he got away. Like Robin, I haven't been
I
called
heard
that.
that name in a long time.
Time
know.
ago.
I go by.
Call me
Night.
Nightwing. I'm just like, holy shit! This was my first exposure to Nightwing, and that was awesome.
Same here, along with the
Yep.
other Batman
I
animated
know, but
series.
just like this show develops these characters. You know, Robin becomes more fluent. Cyborg, becomes more adept at being more man of the machine. Beast Boy actually grows up to be a leader, like Nicholas said during the last arc. Starfire became more accustomed to
Human.
her home world. Yes, and Raven stopped being edgy and actually smiles more. You know, that's awesome. But this show's dark too.
Oh,
my
yeah.
god, it's so
Remember-
true.
Yeah, remember
went
the-
too-
Yeah, remember the episode where Robin started seeing Slade, but it was in the end it was actually just his imagination.
Yeah.
Like he didn't get those scars from nothing. He hit himself. Like he was going crazy. And also Trigon's arc with Raven
Oh
That
Jesus.
was like the fact that Slade became a demon. Like, and then everything with Terra. Like honestly, I felt bad for Terra. Like
Yeah, you should.
I may
I
not,
might
I mean, I like Terra, but
But you
yeah, I
feel
gotta
bad.
admit that arc was like, wow.
Yeah,
Oh.
but the only issue of Teen Titans is that it ends just like that. There's no resolution.
Yeah.
I felt like if we got one more season, that would have been cool. And honestly, I wanted to confirm that Red X is Jason Todd. Like, wouldn't that be
Oh
awesome?
my god, that'd be awesome.
Like, they even bring it up when they're trying to think of Red X's identity. One of the pictures is like Jason Todd. I'm like, oh, the references are getting beginning. And also, I'm sorry. Fuck you, Endgame. The Teen Titans did it first. Remember when all the Teen Titans fought the Brotherhood of Evil? That was
Oh
awesome.
yeah.
Titans together.
Oh, see, Marvel, you copied Teen Titans. Fuck you.
Well, to be fair, at this point, everybody's copied everything.
I know.
Pretty much.
I'm just messing with them. But yes, Teen Titans. I mean, it ended bad. It ended in a way that I didn't feel like it was an ending, but still, this series was awesome. It's amazing. Fuck that garbage of a live-action edgy show. Okay.
And that stupid
And a
cartoon.
kid-friendly one.
yeah. But can we all agree? Trouble in Tokyo was a good movie.
Yeah,
yes.
it's not that bad of a movie.
It's pretty good.
It's
Like,
okay.
that was awesome. Brush Man was awesome, and finally,
Brush Showman.
Robin and Starfire kissed. That was awesome.
Yes.
Well, it's
About
about
time.
time. Alrighty, so here we go to number 2.
Ooh.
And
Oh yeah,
this
that's number 2.
is- This is my last live action show on
What?
this because my number one is an animated one.
Okay.
Number two, as we know, I love Batman, but this
What?
one on Fox does the way that Smallville did to Gotham.
Oh,
Shit.
oh shit! I just realized Brandon, you have a prequel to Superman and Batman on your list.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna bow to you. I'm gonna bow.
Yes.
I'm gonna bow to you right now.
Gotham on Fox. This is what I think about the origin of Batman. As we know, it starts off, yes, Bruce Payne's parents die, blah, 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 blah.
You've
But
seen
it's
that about
just-
50 times.
But it's not just Bruce Wayne. We see development in the prequel to everyone. Penguin, Riddler, Joker, Scarecrow, Mr. Freeze, Firefly. I was
Catwoman.
just, holy crap, how are you gonna do this? How are you gonna include every single one of Batman's villains in their own origin? And when I saw the first season, they were on the right track. The actors they found for Penguin and Riddler are just, they matched the comics so well with both their mannerisms, their acting, the lines they delivered. But it was also when they got to Jerome, who we thought was going to be a perfect Joker. Even though like his brother turned out okay. Let's be honest, his brother turned out okay. But I think the best origins that they've done was both Mr. Freeze and Scarecrow. Holy crap, season 4 with Scarecrow's origin and how he became Scarecrow. It's great. We need some more of that gas. Great. Crane? Jonathan Crane isn't here anymore. He's just a scarecrow. I was just, yes, that is Scarecrow. That is what I need. I love it. They keep all their comic book iterations perfectly. In the later half of the series, Scarecrow looks like he does in the comics. The hat, the trench coat, the sickle. Firefly looks like the actual comic was with the goggles and the burnt skin. Mr. Freeze was just, wow. That was hard. And they started even branching out with other Batman villains. The Court of Owls, they actually had the Court of Owls in there. I was like, holy crap. And then they actually did the live action version of the Lazarus Pit with
Jesus.
with Ra's al Ghul and the League of Shadows.
Yeah, remind me to stay the fuck away from that pit.
Oh my god, this was great. Plus, the actor who played Commissioner Gordon was also the voice of Batman in one of the Batman movies.
Nice.
That was just like, this was perfect. He gets to show off both the acting range. And how we know was when Smallville ended with him becoming Superman, it ends with them like, what the hell is that? They shine the spotlight up and you see Batman as the camera just goes out and you see the bat symbol in the clouds. That was just, I called it. I knew it was gonna happen, but the way they did it was just, it just works. And just every one of the actors did well. Even some of the ones like I didn't even know they could do well. Like Poison Ivy was actually really well done.
Mhm.
Solomon Grundy was very well done. I mean, they did do, I think they did Killer Croc in there and also Clayface, but man, they were
Mirror.
also the actor for Victor Zsasz. That actor
Oh,
was actually pretty
man.
good. I will say that. It's just Gotham is a way to show that yes, prequels can work. And you don't have to focus on the main character. You bring in all the other characters. It just works. Plus, it can actually get pretty freaking dark. I will
Oh,
say-
really?
I mean, come on. The war for Gotham and the reveal of Bane.
Oh man! And breaking out for his back. Oh,
Damn, that was something.
yeah.
but it just ends in a way that I felt satisfied. This is the beginning of Batman's story, not just with the character, but the city itself. Gotham. It has to go at number 2.
Nice.
You got my respect, bro, for having 2 prequels.
Go ahead, Nate. What do you got, man?
Well, I know some people give me weird looks for having Avengers a bit low, but the reason why I have it a bit low is because of this superhero team, the original Justice League.
Nice.
That's the reason for that one, because I cannot say no to that.
You couldn't.
I grew up with that cartoon.
Same.
Man, I already love the Batman animated series. Superman one was also good too. But the Justice League one, it took what I love about both Superman and Batman, and they elevated it. And it actually brought in some like characters I didn't know about. Like they brought in like the Flash, they brought in freaking John Stewart, they brought in Martian Manhunter, they even brought in Flash. They brought in Hawkgirl, which I'm okay with Hawkgirl. But they also brought in... This was my first exposure to Wonder Woman, in my opinion. My first exposure to her. I definitely love how there was like a bit of an inside joke where they poke fun of her outfit in a way, and she asked, "What's wrong with the way I dress?" That was like probably one of my favorite inside jokes.
It's like nothing, baby. Nothing at all.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it, Diana. Nothing wrong.
I'm surprised they didn't like do like a little fun comment like, well, at least I didn't dress up like a bat.
Oh my god. And that's what I love about this series. Like, not only it focuses on like development for the characters and for the team, but it just shows that even though some of them may be supernatural, they're still human deep down. Like, they still had some genuine moments. They had some heartfelt moments. I remember the episode when they were shrunken down as kids. Oh my god. Diana really made Batman into a tsundere. Let's be real here.
Well, I mean, like, technically, Batman did say, like, his childhood was not the best in the world.
I definitely love it when she caught him and was like, "You okay?" And she just shrugs it off and just walks away. Come on, you're being held by an Amazon.
Freaking Hetrocam's a baby.
The fact that Diana was just like being lectured to like one of the villains as a baby, that was just so funny.
Oh my god.
But it's just not Diana that has like a lot of funny moments. Even Superman has a lot of funny moments too. Especially with his rivalry and friendly relationship with Batman. Some of the best lines came from Wally. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
But I think my favorite moment in the Justice League cartoon is when they share each other's identities.
Oh, why should we share each other? Wally West, Clark Kent,
Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne. That was so genuine because that was the moment where they started to fully trust each other. That was the moment that really clicked.
I mean, they had to because Bruce knew who they were, so they didn't have a choice.
Yeah, that's true.
World's
I mean,
greatest detective.
technically, maybe not John Jones, but...
And not much of Wonder Woman in a way, since I'm pretty sure people know who she is.
But whatever.
Well, whatever. But man, the villain roster in that series. Oh man, this was a big crossover, and I am so glad they brought it in. Like Lex Luthor, the Joker, Deadshot. That was my first exposure to Deadshot, and I love it. And the Darkseid arc.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
That is unintended the darkest arc.
You have Tony freaking Todd as Darkseid.
And then he reprised it in the animated universe.
I know. When they brought in Tony Todd for the original and they brought him back, you know things are going to get good. like this series, they capture like the actions, they capture like the calm moments, the genuine moments, the heartwarming moments. Each character has their own time to shine. I even love the other superhero cameos they brought in. Like they brought in Mera and Aquaman for some of the cameos. They brought in like Static Shock for a cameo. Oh man, this was just amazing. I almost wanted to have Justice League for number 1 because of it. But number 1 for me, it was a little more special. So I had to honor Justice League as number 2 for that reason.
Respect, man. Respect. Go ahead, EDA. What do you got for your silver?
And there came a day unlike any other when Earth's mightiest heroes were forced to join forces. The invincible armored Iron Man, Thor, Prince of Thunder, the Hulk, strongest of is, and Captain America, the first Avenger. Avengers, Earth's mightiest hero.
We're just bringing in the superhero teams now, aren't we?
Yeah,
For
pretty
number
much.
2.
Because here's the thing, it's like superhero teams are better than solo shows at times. You know, that's the thing.
Yeah, I mean-
true. I ain't denying that.
Yeah, I mean, you want to talk about an ambitious adaptation. This is pretty much attempting to adapt one of the most iconic superhero teams into a cartoon, and it works so goddamn well.
Theme song.
Oh, the theme song alone is awesome. Anybody else still hum it every now and then?
Every so often.
I sometimes listen to it when I'm doing dishes or something. So like,
yeah. And I mean, everything about this show is awesome. Even when it gets a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Freaking bizarre.
Don't you mean campy?
No, it gets weird.
No, it's just weird.
Well,
Oh, yeah. I mean, first of all, let's just get this out of the way. The Gamma leader arc. I mean, that's nightmare fuel right there.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I don't know which one is more terrifying. Wasp Swarm or watching Iron Man's iron body arc reactor literally dig into his chest.
It's gotta be Wasp, bro.
Oh,
Wasp.
it's
Wasp
really
got me.
Seeing Best Girl transform like that, it horrifies me.
Oh, yeah. And of course, yes, everything is funny. And I mean, all the interactions, it is pretty much MCU in just one show. Because you have the Fantastic Four as well. You've got the Heroes for Hire, Spider-Man, Guardians of the Galaxies, pretty much every team you can think of. And of course, the villains make the show. So, Loki, Ultron, Masters of Evil, Leader, Kang the Conqueror. This is a fantastic show, and I love it, and I am not ashamed to admit that. Earth's Mightiest Heroes is Silver.
Wow.
Indeed.
I'm curious. I bet the number one's the original Spider-Man series. I'm gonna bet.
We'll see.
We'll see. What is in number
Right.
2, man?
Our world's about to break. Tormented. Yep.
You two have
Avengers,
two
Earth's
mental links.
mightiest heroes.
You two have 2 mental links. That is
In a
rare.
row.
That is terrifying. That is terrifying.
We got more mental links in this one compared to the other entries.
Oh my god, but yes, this cartoon was awesome. Again, you get the Avengers, Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, Captain America, Ant-Man, Wasp, Black Panther, Hawkeye. That's just the original 8. Then we get more members, Miss Marvel, Marvel, we get Spider-Man, we get Wolverine, who was reprised the role Steve Bloom. That was awesome.
Oh my god, yes.
We also get the Heroes for Hire, Luke Cage, Iron Fist. I remember when that episode when they were helping Scott Lang, like, who are you guys? The Avengers? Yeah, I'm Avengers. I'm Captain America. My friend in the pajamas is Thor. I'm like, God damn it, Luke. Don't change. And then the Fantastic Four, they were great, even though they didn't appear that much. Just every one was awesome. And again, like Nico said, the villains were great. My favorite is still King the Conqueror because
Same
how
here.
serious he is. And then we get other characters like the Winter Soldier. They actually brought him in, which is pretty good.
Ooh.
The Guardians of the Galaxy one was pretty good. Although I wish Quasar and Adam Warlock were in the MCU already, but who knows?
Yeah.
We'll get him. We'll get him.
Well,
soon.
technically, Adam Warlock is.
Yeah, but still. Remember the episode where Black Panther almost died when they were doing the final arc?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I was like, dude, seriously? I'm glad they brought him back though. He wasn't dead.
Yeah.
That was good.
Plus, I love the episode where Black Panther made his debut and he owned each of the
Every-
Avengers.
Yeah, it's like how are they losing to this one guy in cat pajamas? That was awesome. Like all the characters' interactions are just great. Like in this show, if Iron Man and Captain America felt more genuine than MCU Iron Man and Cap. No disrespect to Chris Evans or Robert Downey Jr. They were good, but like this show, they felt more deeper. And goddamn, the episode where the Avengers died and the new Avengers had been made, that was awesome.
Oh yeah.
That was
I
terrifying.
even know how
that
Spider-Man was geeking out when he got that
I
card.
know, and he became a new event. He had to become the Avengers leader. And the end, yeah, Galactus and his heralds were kind of meh, but still, seeing everyone work together was great. Two disappointments. One, the show ended like that without answering a few questions. I feel like Michael, like the guy with Michael, like I wish they resolved that. And two, we didn't see more X-Men. I mean, we got pictures of Scarlet Witch and Cyclops, but that was it. Like, dude, come on. I wish there was more, but still. This show would have been number one if it wasn't for number one spot. I will say that right now. So yeah, that's my number two. Good job, Nicholas. Fist bump.
Double mental
Oh,
link.
God.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we got that.
Well,
out.
the hate's gone. Let's hate gone.
Yeah, we finally
Let's get
got
back
all
to
the
love.
men.
Yeah.
Now we get back to the love that we know for number ones.
Yep.
Okay, so number one, huh?
Oh, he's getting ready.
Oh no, he's gonna sing.
Bow, 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 bow,
Oh,
Spider-Man.
Yes.
Spider-Man.
Oh,
Radioactive Spider-Man.
Spider-Man the animated series.
Oh man,
Yeah, buddy.
that
Yes.
theme song.
That theme song done by,
It's
by,
awesome.
by the lead guitarist of Aerosmith.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this animated show is
It's
amazing.
amazing.
Pun intended, because it's an amazing Spider-Man, for God's sake.
Yes.
This show takes my boy Spidey and gives him so many arcs to go through. His personal life as Peter Parker, trying to kindle his relationship with Mary Jane, but also keep his job at the Daily Bugle. But also just, holy crap, the villains!
Yeah.
You got best renditions. You got Scorpion, you got Vulture, you got Chameleon, you got Rhino, you got the Hobgoblin, you got the Green Goblin, Wilson Fisk. Even some of the ones I don't even know about. Like
Venom and Carnage.
the first appearance of Venom and Carnage. Like for some reason, the Spot. I didn't even know he was a villain in that one.
oh my God. The
And also like
one-
some of the underrated ones like Mysterio.
Alistair
Mysterio.
Smite.
Mysterio is one of my favorite Spider-Man villains.
Holy crap, this show, its animation is just so good. It makes you feel like you're swinging with Spider-Man when he's on his webs. Of course, you get my best girl, Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat, voiced by Jennifer Hale. That is such a good casting choice.
If there was one arc that kind of scared the crap out of me when I was a kid, it was the Man Spider.
Yes, man,
Oh,
Spider
Jesus.
transformation. Here's the thing, though. Let's be honest about this. This was the first to introduce the Spider-Verse.
Yes.
Yep.
You had the armored spider, you have the scarlet spider, you have the monster spider, you have also like the Spider-Man with the Doc Ock arms. Like this is the very first.
And let's be honest.
Spider-Verse.
Let's be honest. let's be honest, the one with the spider on the Dark Arc arms, that is the superior Spider-Man. We all know it.
We all know
Yeah.
it. We all know it.
Shame that the 2017 version didn't capture that fully, but they did what they could.
But it's also like the voice casting. The actor for Peter and Spider-Man is just, he plays that character perfectly. You also got Mark Hamill as the Hobgoblin.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Just- I am doing it like having spies in the Kingpin's organization. I
The
don't
me-
possess that interdimensional technology.
Oh my
I
god.
do.
Oh my god.
The
If there's a-
measure of a man is how he handles defeat. So let's see how you handle yours.
Yours.
Plus,
If there's one
this,
casting choice.
this series brought the idea of the split identity of Norman Osborn and the Green Goblin. When they're talking to each other in the mirror and he has that split personality, I'm just like, wow. I could see where Willem Dafoe got his inspiration from.
Yeah.
This show is just so good. I love the idea how it gives even more iconics to other characters like Daredevil, Iron Man, Punisher, Morbius. Just, oh my god, the best part I know, before I was seeing Spider-Man 3, granted it was before I saw what was going to happen, I saw the birth of Venom.
The Venom.
Best bird for that villain. Another one.
The voice is perfect. No loud noises to help you now.
Oh,
Now we're poison to you, Spider-Man. We're your Venom.
but I also love some of the celebrity voice cats as well. Like, oh my god, they got freaking David Hayter as Captain America.
And they also got Stan Lee in the last
I know,
episode.
that was awesome.
Oh, that was so good.
But we can all admit, one of their biggest, darkest moments was when they introduced Carnage.
Yeah.
Season 3 as a whole was dark.
Oh,
my
yeah.
God, it was perfect. This is why I love Spider-Man. It's why he's my favorite comic book character. This show, the movies, the video games, I love this guy. That's why I cannot wait to see Spider-Man No Way Home.
Oh
It's
my
because of
god,
this.
yeah.
So yes, regardless of countless other series that Spider-Man is in, the 90s one is mature, it is fun, it has a sense of humor when it needs to be. Like, hey there bad guys, how's it going there? Well, it's Spider-Man. Spider-Man, where is he? Oh my god, it is perfect. That's why I had to go at my number one cartoon, number one superhero show, and just overall just fantastic TV show when I was growing up. Spider-Man, the animated series. Oh, Nate, what do you got, man?
Oh man, I wish Trey was here for this one, but I told him that we would have meant to link for number one. You mentioned the original. I'm gonna talk about Spectacular Spider-Man.
Spectacular,
Spectacular Spider-Man. Spectacular Spider-Man.
Oh my god.
That theme song. Oh man. It is my favorite Spider-Man theme song. And whenever I think of the character Spider-Man, I always think of that one. Because it really captures the character very well. At first, I was a little skeptical about that cartoon since it looks too cartoony in a way. But looking at the episodes, whew, I heard they took inspiration from the Sam Raimi movies, but this is way more mature than the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, let's be real.
No, yeah, it is. It is.
And I definitely love how it actually focuses on not just like the actions of Spider-Man, but it also focuses on like the human life that Peter Parker has. Because like we already know that Spider-Man is very capable and competent. But what about Peter Parker? It actually shows that Peter does make mistakes, like falling in garbage, being stuck with the sand most of the time, being late for school and all that, being late for work, dealing with bullies. and just overall trying to maintain a good life. And it really works. And some of the arcs really work. And Brandon, I know you love that version of Venom, but I had to bring in the Spectacular Spider-Man version of Venom because
Oh, no,
Oh yeah, that was
Spectacular
terrifying.
version is good. He's good.
oh my god, the casting of Ben Diskin. That's personally my favorite version of Venom because Eddie Brock was Peter's friend when they were kids. And after the unintentional betrayals and all that, it broke Eddie. And when he bonded with Venom,
We can give you the revenge you want. We can give you the power to match that.
yes,
We
we will.
We will have vengeance on Spider-Man.
Oh my god, that introduction to Venom and that whole point, even in season 1 and in season 2,
You can also talk about like the mouth that's actually on his chest.
that is.
Let's not talk about that. That's terrifying.
I know, that is frightening. And a lot of the moments that they have, like even like the dark ones, they really hit in the fields, especially with that final confrontation with the Green Goblin. Oh jeez.
Oh yeah.
That was the part where I got freaking pissed at Norman Osborn. That was him being the biggest asshole there is.
Let's also not forget about Tombstone.
Oh man, the big man.
I mean,
flying.
that guy's usually the runt of everybody's jokes. This one showed him he can be an actual threat.
Exactly, and it really elevated it. And I definitely love how all the other villains did their part too. Plus, I had to give credits to the voice work. They did a great job. Josh Keaton as Peter Parker and Spider-Man. We got Crispin Freeman as Electro. We got Steve Blum as the Green Goblin. John DiMaggio as Sandman. Clancy Brown as the Rhino. So many good voice actors for this series. This is like the best casting choice I have ever seen. Heck, they even got Robert Englund for the Vulture.
That was Freddy Krueger?
Yeah, that was him.
Damn.
Yeah, it's so sad that we don't get to see much of a Vulture in it, but hey, it
Yeah.
still works.
But also that version of Black Cat is actually pretty damn good.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that voice it was like, I almost got a heart attack.
We don't fight spiders. We just
He's a
bat 'em
batting around.
I was like, lady, if you're trying to make me simp for you, stop. You already are.
Oh my god. And we're gonna talk about simping. This was the one that I started simping for Gwen Stacy.
There she is. There she is.
Gwen Stacy will always be my favorite female character in comics, along with Wonder Woman. Because this version of Gwen Stacy in Spectacular Spider-Man, it was so good. It was so relatable. Like she's just like Peter Parker, but doesn't have the powers, but still capable. And the romance between her and Peter was just so sweet. It was natural. It was just so good.
All
One
right, all right,
Spider-Man
all
brother
right.
to another, I respect it, man.
Look at Kevin. He's pissed or something.
It's salt. I'm putting some salt on Nate's Ultimate Spider-Man hating wound.
Alrighty, EDA. What do you got, man?
Well, this one should be no surprise. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Radioactive Spider-Man. I mean, yes, the 90s Spider-Man. What can I say about it? Let's see. Got me into Spider-Man, got me into superheroes at all. It's freaking much the animated version of the MCU because you have the X-Men, you have Iron Man, you have Captain America, you have Doctor Strange, you even have the freaking Beyonder and Madam Web.
Mm-hmm.
That is amazing. And it's not even talking about all the different villains we got. Let's see, Doctor Doom for one.
Hmm?
And dude, the most terrifying animated Spider-Man villain ever is two little words: Spider Carnage.
Yes, Spider.
Oh my god.
Dude, I have never been more scared of Peter Parker in my life. I mean, it's that terrifying voice for one thing. I don't understand. I don't understand why it has a 5 o'clock shadow, but who cares? It's terrifying.
If people think that the black suit Spider-Man was frightening, then they have not seen Spider Carnage.
Oh no. I mean, that plan of his is insane as it is. It's trying to wipe out all reality. Please. But I mean, the story, the characters, hell, even there's some fantastic romances between Mary Jane and Black Cat. And dear God, that final episode, perfect send-off, perfect ending. I really enjoyed this show. This is what got me. This is why I love Spider-Man. Nothing else I can say.
Spider-Man fan club, boys.
Forever!
Oh, 3 Spider-Mans. I feel like Evan's gonna break the trend with this.
Yeah, no
What do you
shit,
mean
I am.
think? Of course he is.
All right. So I said that Avengers vs. Mightiest Heroes would have been number 1. Well, it's technically my number 1 Marvel show. But what's my number 1 here? Well, it's the show that brought every DC character together.
Of
Justice
course.
League Unlimited.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. This show. Fuck me. This is perfect.
I don't want to.
I'm gonna say it. It's perfect. It's fucking perfect. You build up Justice League by bringing everyone. Martian Manhunter, the Hawks, Dr. Fate, Zatanna, The Question, Red Tornado. Like, that's just a few of the characters. Black Canary, Supergirl, Wildcat, Green Arrow. Just, it felt crazy. It felt like you were watching a universe, and that's what you were doing. Like, every episode is so different. You see different teams, you see different interactions. Like, the first episode I remember watching is Green Arrow during the Justice League with Supergirl and Captain Atom, and their dynamic was awesome. And then you get other episodes, such as the episode with the Royal Flush Gang and Batman's help comforting Ace. That was a sad episode. God damn, showing Batman's side. And then the episode where Wonder Woman turned to a pig and Batman had to sing to get her back. Yes, Wonder Bat is forever. Fuck you, Selena. All right, but I don't know. Just like there's just also the quiet moments, like when Superman invited Martian Manhunter to Christmas. That was a beautiful episode. That just made felt my heart warm up. And then there's sad moments, like with Ace's death, and then Solomon Grundy dying. Yes, he's a zombie, but he died permanently. I'm like, wow. And then the villains, like you bring the Suicide Squad, the Joker, Lex Luthor, or Cheetah, and then Darkseid and Amazo. Like seeing Amazo, who has this awesome gold armor, just kick every leaguer's ass to get to Lex Luthor. I'm like, holy shit, this is crazy. And we get the final episode with Darkseid, where both the Injustice and Justice League have to team up, which is awesome. And then, of all people, Lex Luthor saves the day by giving him what he wants, the anti-life equation. That was crazy. But I think one of my all-time favorite episodes was the Man with Everything. You know, when Wonder Woman and Batman give Superman the gift, only for him to be trapped in Mongol's sorrow thing. Seeing Superman live his life in Krypton in his mind with his son and then having to say goodbye, that was sad. That was sad. That's why I like Superman as a hero. Yes, I say that even after knowing I put him at number 10, okay? Fucking sue me, but still. This show just brought everyone together, and unlike Earth's Mightiest Heroes, it ended perfectly.
Yeah,
like,
it did.
the heroes continuing their work. That's why it's like, this is why I love this show more than Earth's Mightiest Heroes, you know? Plus, the character dynamics are amazing to me, so that's my number 1.
Wow.
Yep,
There we have it. Top 10 superhero shows.
that was fun.
this was a fun list.
I enjoyed this as much as like some of the other ones too.
Usually. So this is what we wanted to get prepared for when we go see Spider-Man. And we will maybe, if everyone can, we can probably do a review for that one. But we'll see.
Maybe it depends.
It all depends. But next time we are taking a bit of a break. We are announcing we're gonna, because we have to go see Spider-Man next weekend, and then after that is Christmas, and then New Year's. It's gonna be kind of hectic. So after this is going to be, we're going to some of the underrated ones with top 10 underrated animes.
It's gonna be fun.
After that, we will see where the schedule is going to go because anything can change. So let us know what your favorite shows in the comments down below, guys. I'm the Dark Reviewer. We are the guys in the shadows, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.